I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Thanks for joining me today. So, man, yesterday was a good example of what, I've been doing this for a minute. I've eaten a few peppers, and I thought I prepped adequately, and I didn't. And I got cramps yesterday for a couple hours. It's a drag. It's interesting. I uploaded a video that while I was cramping, just to talk about peppers and heat and such. And I think you guys want to see more of that. You guys want to see more of you being in pain. Someone said, "I'm so sorry you're going through that," and I thought to myself, it happens a lot. This is an occupational hazard. It's part of the gig. Comes with the territory. I cramp a lot. Just is what it is. All right, so listen, I've got two really great peppers today. One is a Daisycutter from my friend Matthew Arthur. Such a gorgeous pepper. And then we have this. And this is a mustard Butlah. It's really mustardy. What a beautiful color pepper. Randy Keaton grew this. Matthew Arthur grew this. So I'm going to eat both of these this morning. I prepped adequately, so I don't think this will cramp. A lot of people ask a lot of questions. I think cramping is what prevents a lot of people from going after it. There's so many people that have overdone it, got bad cramps once, and said that's it. Psychologists call that one trial learning. But I guess I'm one of those dummies who can't learn. Okay, I'm going to cut open the mustard Butlah first. The RK mustard that I had, the 7-pot RK mustard I had yesterday was the best tasting mustard. I'll be honest, I like all the colors of peppers. Most of the colors are like the name chocolate, peach. They're the color. They don't taste like chocolate and peach. I've been thinking about it. Peach, I love the looks of a peach pod, but they aren't my favorite flavor. And I really love mustard pods if they're picked right. Timing of a mustard pod is critical. And the mustard pod that I had yesterday was the best tasting mustard pod I had ever had. It was amazing. I don't know if it was the strain or it's really just, it's different. I think growers would tell you that too, that the timing of picking a mustard pod is way more, your window of opportunity is much smaller. Okay, boy, look at this. I'm going to take a couple pictures for the gram. Maybe just a minute here. And then obviously I'm going to show you what this looks like. This is incredibly oily. I hope it'll pick it up. And then this Daisycutter is ridiculous looking. I've never seen a Hang on a second, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me show you what we got here. This is the interior of the mustard Butlah. The big reveal, all right? Here it is. Sorry about the shadowing. I use the light, that's what happens. Super beautiful interior. Now the seeds are a little on the darker side. It's not a problem. I don't typically eat seeds if they're black, and I know I'm probably wrong, but to me it's like the precursor to mold. But I just don't dig black seeds. But look at this, the interior of the Daisycutter. The Daisycutter, like all of his other, like the Wartrix, the greatest crunch, the most satisfying crunch. I'm going to eat the Daisycutter first from Matthew Arthur. Let's make it a great day today, okay? I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Incredibly juicy, a great crunch, but you know what that tasted like? It was fruity, very fruity. I swear to you, that tasted like tangerine. That's a flavor I've never ever tasted in a pepper before. It tasted like tangerine. I've had like honeydew melon. Every once in a while, a green pod will have like a melon flavor to it. I've had that a number of times. That tasted like tangerine. It really, really did. That was amazing. The flavor was great. The texture was great. The heat. If you're not a chili head, it'd be very hot. You know, but if you're a chili head, it's 6, maybe a 5. But fantastic flavor. Wow, that would make a great sauce. It did. It tasted like tangerine. Wow. Kind of dig it. All right, so here's the, I'm going to hold this up to you again. See if you can see how much it's glistening, the wall linings are. I don't know if you can tell. You know what? Hang on a minute. That's not going to help. So, put the light back on. All right, this is a mustard Bhutlah. Now, this is a hot pepper. I read about this yesterday after confirming what it was with Randy, and they say it's near 2 million in Scoville, so it should be a warm one. It certainly is beautiful. That as far as the mustard color, it doesn't get more mustardy than that. Really pretty. All right, and this is from Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms. It started off tasting similar to the one yesterday. However, towards the end, it got bitter, and I don't mind that really that much. But the one yesterday was just perfect. The heat on that is going to be much hotter than the Daisycutter. Different peppers, obviously. I don't know if I believe the 2 million that they claim. Certainly a million and a half, maybe. 1.2 million, 1.3 million. No doubt about that. It's very, very hot. The burn, which is pain, is in my throat. See if it's still climbing. Oh, I think I gave you the heat. I did give you the heat on the Daisycutter. That Daisycutter was delicious. All right, so if you're a chili head, you like hot stuff. This is a 7 or 8 probably. But here's, again, it's such a it's a relative thing. You have to understand, because if you can be a chili head, it's passion, not heat level. It's not like when you finally can eat a Butlah, or you can finally eat a ghost pepper, you're a chili head. Baloney. If you watch channels that tell you that, stop watching them. A chili head is somebody who's passionate about chilies, and there are people that are passionate about jalapeno. Yesterday, in fact, when I did the video about the cramping, somebody said jalapenos are my limit, and you know what? That person is still a chili head. But if that person ate the Daisycutter, it'd be pretty warm. If that person ate the mustard Bhutlah, it'd be a 15. So it is a relative thing. You know what I mean? There's no flex. There's no there's no bravado. I mean, if you're in a chili contest and there are people sitting next to you and they're going to bring around round after round of peppers, yeah, it's bravado. It's a contest. But this isn't. So eating chilies is just fun and beautiful and healthy for you. And so that was yummy. Really, really yummy. I have 2 more of those Daisycutters. I should go eat them right now. Wow, is that good? Tangerine. Huh? Okay, so the heat never got, it was a hot pepper, but my tolerance is really up. If you want to get an idea of what that was for me, the Daisycutter moved my needle. Like, just made my needle bounce a little bit. The mustard Butlah is probably, I'm at a 3 after eating both of them. So on my scale of 1 to 10, I'm at only a 3. So if a chili head ate both of those, they'd be sitting, it's not a brag thing. Hey, it's my job. It's not a brag thing. I just do this every day. This is what I do. So during the, depending on what time of year it is, I'm anywhere from 6 to 7 points different than a chili head. So if a chili head's going to call that an 8 or a 9, it's about a 3 for me. Had I just eaten, no, still probably would have been a 3. Your tolerance can raise. And there's been so many great questions about tolerance building. There's so many new chili heads. Please check out. It's going to be a little bit different in today's video. On the top, at the bottom, you're going to see Randy Keeley from Keeley Farms, and you're going to see Matthew Arthur. All right. So they're going to be in the description box. My son and the lifeboat are going to be here. But up on top, we're going to do it a little differently. On top, there's going to be, there'll still be pepperology for brand new people. But there's going to be my hardest challenges. In the playlist, I've gone through the 570 some odd challenges. I think I have about 25 or so in there. And those are, without a doubt, the most difficult, challenging, most painful challenges that I've done. I did that for a reason. What was it? It was a comment somebody made. Someone made a comment and said, "Oh, I know what it was. It was the gusher I did." Someone left a comment and said, "They haven't seen me make a face like that. It must have been really bad." It was easy compared to some of the really hard ones I've done. So if you want to see the really bad ones, they're up on top. Listen, be kind to somebody today. Tell somebody you love them. Life is too short, right? Be kind. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.